It's extremely hard to save when a tomato, a bar of soap, and a pack of gum gonna run you like $57.98. But fear not, chirpers, I'm here to help. Well, at least the best way I know how. Spread your wings, chirpers. Welcome to the Chirp Session Weekly Diary, where we talk everything, even what some won't say. I'm your host, AC Thompson. And today, I dare you, put your money where your mouth is. Everybody, put your money where your mouth is. Chirpers, I know we can all agree that price-wise, everything is high as hell. Everything. With that, it's kind of hard to save. It's extremely hard to save when a tomato, a bar of soap, and a pack of gum gonna run you like $57.98. But fear not, chirpers, I'm here to help. Well, at least the best way I know how. I'm not a professional. I don't have a degree in this. I just did a little bit of research for us, and I found some creative ways we could cut costs and leave a few extra pennies in the bank, okay? So, Forbes Advisor breaks down how to save money on groceries, on gas, the electric bill, for a new house if that's what your goal is, and even for a wedding if you're planning that. They have some good little tips, some good little tricks. I have the link in the description, but for you, let's highlight what stood out to me, all right? Number one, start with number one, groceries. Groceries, how can you save money on groceries? Groceries are high. The prices are stuck. But if you are a bargain shopper, shopping in the middle of the week, you tend to find more discounts. Yeah, keep that in mind. Don't go during the weekend. Don't hit it up on the weekend. Look for your ads in the middle of the week and you tend to find more discounts. Meal prep. We're at the point where we can't eat out as much. So meal prep, make meals that are going to stretch a long way, especially if you have a family. Meal prep. You get a 2-for-1 savings, right? You get your nutrition, you know what you're eating, you know what you're getting, and you're saving money by buying your groceries and cooking at home, all right? Gas. How do you save money on gas? Me, personally, I'm not a ambassador for anyone, but I have a Sam's Club, I have a Costco, Sam's Club card, I have a Costco card, I have both, right? And the gas is cheaper. But if you don't have the convenience of having those two there, use a gas price comparison app. On those apps, it should show gas stations in your radius, and you'll be able to find prices that are a little bit cheaper, all right? Another thing you can do, y'all, slow down. Slow down. When y'all revving them engines up and y'all trying to duck and dodge past people on the highway and you only make it up 3 cars, you're burning too much gas. So slow down. Go with the flow of traffic. Unless it's an emergency, you're going to get there. All right? Now, this, for the electric bill, y'all, I started doing this probably 2 years ago, right? So, unplug your vampire appliances. So, what does that mean? What are vampire appliances? These are electronics that draw power when they're not in use. So, the big one for me that I started doing was unplugging my microwave. And I know the time, everybody wants the time set on the microwave, but I unplug the microwave. If I'm not using my phone charger, I unplug it. If I'm not using my laptop, I unplug all of this, my lights, game consoles, phone chargers, I said that, blenders, air fryer. My air fryer, if it's not in use, it's not plugged up. I don't even like a lot of stuff on my countertop to begin with. So any vampire appliances, unplug them. You will be surprised at how much money you save. Turn them lights off when you leave out the room. If you ain't in the room, turn them fans off. Like, it's no need. Unless you need it to stay a certain temperature, there's no need to do that, all right? Now, when you're buying a home, you're trying to save. This might seem small, but round up your spending. In some banking apps, I know in my banking app, there's an option for you to round up, and it goes directly to your savings account. So, for example, we'll take $2.50. You round up to the next dollar, that 50 cents is going to go into your savings account. And it kind of happens without you thinking about it, and you'll be surprised. I swipe my card a lot. And you look at it, and before you know it, it's $200 in there. You're like, whoa, right? So that's another thing you can do. This one. Cancel subscriptions. Cancel subscriptions. Cancel subscriptions. Chirpers, I'm putting emphasis on this because I have a little thing for subscriptions. I love subscription boxes. I love the tech boxes. I love the perfume and cologne boxes. I love subscription boxes. Listen, that one's an issue for me, and I have kind of laid off of it a bit, but I admit it, and we'll touch on it a little bit later. I have had an issue with subscription boxes, okay? Now, this one's cool. Have a no spend weekend. Can y'all imagine going the entire weekend without spending a penny? A penny. So do a challenge with your partner. Do it with your parents, your kids, your friends. Make it fun. Let's see who can go without spending a single penny during the weekend. What does that mean? You have to be proactive. You have to prep. You have to make sure you got groceries in the house. You got to make sure that the cars are already filled up. You have to find things to do in the house to where you don't have to go out and spend money. I think that's pretty cool. That sounds fun to me. All right, for your wedding, if you're planning a wedding, limit your guest list. Everybody can't come. Everybody can't come because you're going to end up getting a bigger venue, spending more money on food, and everybody want to open bar for whatever reason. So limit your guest list, right? Pick an off-peak date. So pick a weekday or a weekend in an off-season month and pick those dates. So don't get no nice summer wedding or no early fall wedding because you know that's when people are trying to get married. Pick a time where a lot of people aren't booking weddings, and you'll see the reduction in price. All right? I need y'all to set back. So set some stuff back to avoid some setbacks. All right? Gonna say it one more time. Set back to avoid setbacks. You got to stash some money away. So chirpers, we have to create a cushion for ourselves. We got to save up. You never know what life is going to throw your way. And we're going to have an episode on that as far as like planning for the unexpected. But set your goals and give yourself a timeline. You can make a spreadsheet. And once you get that spreadsheet and you know what's coming out, move that money right into the stash pot so you avoid spending it. Another thing you can do, automate your savings. Have that money go directly into your savings account so you don't even have to think about it. So you know it's $50, it's $100, it's $200. It's coming out of my payroll, out of my check, or whatever funds you have coming in, and they're going right into the stash pot. All right? Don't touch it. Pretend it's not there. If you only got $40 after it's all said and done, that's all you got is $40. It takes a level of discipline, y'all. It takes a level of discipline. I know I be trying to run down the street, the Ross, the TJ Maxx, Starbucks. Listen, but it takes discipline. Pay off your debt. Pay off your debt. And once you pay off your debt, keep playing like you're paying off your debt and put that in the stash pot, right? So that's kind of like the snowball effect, right? So you pay off a bill, and even when that bill's paid off, you take that money and you pretend like you're still paying it off, put it in the stash pot, or apply it to another bill. So that's the snowball effect, right? Don't be like me, y'all. Be better than me. And I was, when I say ignorant at its finest, and that's not calling myself like dumb or anything. That's just what ignorant is. It's not knowing, right? So what I'm about to say goes for teenagers, young adults, parents, grandparents, uncles, the whole 9 yards. If you get a credit card, don't abuse it. If you finance that car, and if you can help it, don't lose it. If you take out a loan, make sure you pay it off. And if you can do the latter, if you can't do the latter of everything I just said, don't get it. Okay? All right? There are certain situations where life happens and you on track and then you're not. Some things are beyond our control, and I get that. What I'm referring to, let's say, for example, you have $100 credit card payment due. Your minimum payment is $25, but instead you want to go downtown. You want to go downtown Dallas, You want to go downtown Houston, downtown LA, and you want to have a ball, right? All I'm saying is chirpers. I did it. I made the crazy decisions. I made the immature decisions, and I had to pay for it, right? But they didn't make it easy for us, y'all. So in college, everywhere we went, there was a free gift if you sign up for a credit card on campus. There was a free gift for something in the mall. I mean, campus events, the mall, at the general store. Y'all, I'm just trying to buy some tissue, and y'all trying to sell me a credit or make me sign up for a credit card. I had credit cards stacked and ready, and I paid for that stack, right? And it hunts me. It hunts me. And it will hunt you and hunt your buying power too, right? It's a humbling experience. Moral of the story is, don't bite off more than you can chew, and do the right thing by you, y'all. Don't let people talk you into doing things that you know that you're not prepared to handle. In college, man, I don't know about anybody else. I wasn't no wealthy college student. Like, we eating noodles. You know, my grandma did what she could because my mom wasn't around. I had my sisters, but y'all, why do I need a credit card and I ain't even got a real job? So we got to think about that. Let's encourage our family. Let's encourage our young adults so they don't make the mistakes that we made. All right? If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel and leave us a review via your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X for behind-the-scenes content and to join the conversation. I'll see y'all next Monday at 7:30 a.m. Later, chirpers.